Hey, I'm back. So, welcome to TellSamyra. I'm going to talk about self-care during the pandemic. The reason I want to talk about this because just seeing some things on social media, I've seen where people are sort of giving up, saying how defeated they feel. And I want to say that it's totally understandable to feel down if you've lost your job. Some of us have lost family members, and my condolences to you. So that is totally understandable. So this is not to minimize people's negative. Well, I won't say negative, but their emotions based on real life things that's going on. Because nobody's going to be happy if they don't know where their next meal is coming from. They can't feed their kids, but there are some things that we can do to help ourselves feel better once, of course, our basic needs are met. Like, we have our food, we have our clothes, we have our shelter. So if those things are met, this right here is more for you. So some tips that I use myself, and let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So, one thing I'm doing is on Instagram, I'm posting a lot of videos about exercise. I'm doing this, it's hashtag body sculpture challenge. Again, it's hashtag body sculpture challenge. So you can follow me on Instagram. The same moniker here that I use is TellSamyra. And so exercising will help you feel better. At least that's what I noticed. I was in a lot of pain due to arthritis, and I didn't think it was going to get any better. But with the exercising, I'm still in pain doing the exercise, but I'm forcing my way through. And so now I feel better. I'm about myself, just in my body. I'm sleeping better. The pain isn't so bad. I was so scared to exercise because I was already in pain, but now it's making me feel better. So that is a part of my self-care routine. Sometimes we don't move around, we don't get any sunlight, and of course it's winter. We don't take our vitamin D, and we wonder why we don't feel our best, because we're not doing what we need to do to help our bodies. It's a lot of information out here about getting healthy, and of course you probably already went through it. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel better. Your body will thank you, and it'll let you know what's working for it once you get started. So pay attention to your body. Also, some of the things that we eat can help with self-care. I have a big sweet tooth. But if I start eating a bunch of cakes and a lot of stuff other than dark chocolate, I start, feeling very lethargic. I don't want to do anything. I start even feeling sad and having bad thoughts. Even the foods, even fried foods and fattening foods can play a role on how you think about yourself. And you may be going around sad and depressed, and you trying to figure out what's going on. Your life may be decent. You may still be working through the pandemic, and it's probably all the fried foods you're eating that's really having a negative effect on you. So this is something that I do with myself as well. Try to incorporate more water, more fruits, more vegetables. I know a lot of people say, well, I can't drink water, it sucks. Mixing lime in your water, mixing what else? Oh, yeah, lemons in the water, or cutting up cucumbers or even strawberries. I even do that and put blueberries in my water to make it taste better. So all that's uh, things you can do to take better care of yourself. Another reason that we feel down is because of our thoughts play a big role in what's going on. Sometimes people can say, well, my life isn't the best. I'm not where I want to be in my career, but when I ever started thinking about all the negatives of what's going wrong, that has never brought my mood up. It always shot my mood down. So what I try to do is to remind myself the things I'm grateful for. Like, where I work now, I'm grateful for my job, but sometimes it's like, well, do I really want to work with kids? I would just prefer to work with the adults. But my thing is, I see people out of work, so I'm telling myself, yes, this what I'm doing now, it's not going to be my forever. This is just something to help me to get to the point where I want to be. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that it's more relaxed because of COVID, so it gives me a chance to read up on things in my field. It gives me a chance to write, where I can be creative, and everybody doesn't have that kind of peace at their job. So it's like, really I have nothing to complain about. But you have to fight back with your thoughts. If not, they will overtake you. Some people may think, oh, well, the grass is green on this side. I can get a better mate. I can do this. I can do this. But not realizing what are the good things about your current mate. Is this, or even your friendship, is this person there for you when you need them? You know, do they, if your car stops at 3 a.m. in the morning, would they actually come and get you? If you needed a coat to warm you up, would they give you that coat? You know, so instead of us always focusing on the negative about what's going on with people, is try to look at the positive. None of us are without fault. I mean, even you. Yeah, I know you think you're the God's gift to this earth, and nobody is as kind and nice and empathic and understanding as you. But you have your problems too. I'm talking to me in the camera. So you have your problems too. So you're not this perfect ball of great joy. You know, people have to tolerate you too. So I would suggest that we learn how to also share some of that grace, how we feel toward other people. Another thing is about getting good sleep is a part of self-care. I noticed that I went to get a massage, and this lady was walking on my back. I love getting going to the places where they walk on your back and everything. And she told me afterwards, she was like, "Wow, thanks for talking with me and laughing with me," because we were laughing most of the time. She said, "When you came in, I thought you were like very unhappy." She was like, "But now after the massage, you're very happy." And it dawned on me, I didn't realize that I was like so sleepy and just lethargic when I came in there, that I was just looking all down and mean, like I was unhappy. But she had gave me such the best massage. I guess it got some stuff moving in my body because I was in a lot of pain, but afterwards I wasn't in that pain either. And so it just sent some like feeling of euphoria through my body, and I didn't notice the difference until she pointed it out. And I was like, oh my God, I was feeling down that whole week because I was in pain and because I wasn't sleeping well. But after that massage, I was just laughing and couldn't stop talking and giggling with the woman. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, so even things like that, getting proper sleep helps. I've always been the type of person who try to fight sleep thinking I'm going to miss something. I was like that as a little girl, and still at the age I am now, I'm like that. I don't like to go to sleep at night, and I have to I try to stop myself from doing that, you know, because if not, you're not going to be at your best, and other people can notice that, you know. So what type of opportunities or people are we running away because we look mean because we haven't had a lot of sleep? Another thing that I would suggest for self-care is doing things that make you happy and not feeling bad about that. You know, I have to stop apologizing that I like TV, because if people say, well, what do you do for fun? What's your hobbies? If I say TV, then I'll usually put some kind of qualifier in there. Oh, I know that's not the best, but forget that, it is the best. That's what I like. I love me some Netflix. I love me well, Stars only if my show come on. If not, I turn off Stars out. Give my money back. Let me know when Power Book 2 come back on, and let me know what Tariq doing, and I'll get back with Stars. Anywho, but yes, it's okay to like your favorite shows if that relaxes you. Sometimes life can be overwhelming, especially if you had COVID or had people die. You might want to escape off into a fantasy world, and you don't need to apologize for that. Also, listening to music, you know, that I love doing that. Depending on what my mood is, just dancing around in my apartment, you know, just having a good time. My neighbor over to the left is loud anyway, so I don't care about singing the top of my lungs. So what, we can all be loud over here if you want to. You know, I'll do that too. So, you know, just doing some things you can have a good time. No, we can't, depending on where you live, you probably can't go out, be with friends, be at the bars and things like that. But instead of being like, oh, I can't do this, I can't, let's focus on what we can do. If you're not at the bars and you're not getting drunk and spending all your money and stuff, well, you got more money in your pocket. If you were doing all these random hookups with people out here in the streets when you were club hopping because the clubs was open, well, now you ain't got to worry about the STDs and being at the clinic. There's a benefit that you can look at about this COVID thing. You're getting to save some type of money, you know, with it. Not to make light of it again if people have lost loved ones, but I'm just saying, you get to save some type of money, and there's other things you can do. What do you like to do? Are you a painter? You know, try to get back into painting. Are you an artist? Are you a singer? Try to get back into that. For me, since I've had a lot of some more time, I've been writing and I've already written my second book and it's already at the editor, so I'm waiting to get response back from that. Because like I said, my goal is not always just to work for somebody else. So during this time, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to work for myself, and I'm making those steps. So for me, that's self-care, knowing that one day I want to be my own boss, to take care of myself and make all my own decisions, because I think I know better than a lot of people who want to tell me stuff. So that's just my issue. But anyway, also, there's books that you can read. Some people don't like physical books. You can download Kindle. I have a book on there that's I Should Have Worn the Curtain, A Tale of Bulimia, Self-Loathing, and Romance. It'll be down in the description. So you can get actual physical books on Amazon or other places. You can get Kindle books on there. Some of those books are free. That's what I've been doing with my days, is spending a lot of time just reading. So I'm not allowing like what I can and can't do because of COVID just to get me down. We have to figure out some things that we can do. Also, ASMR on YouTube. A lot of those videos, nail tapping, they're tapping on stuff. They're nail tapping. I think I cut off the video, but you can do a lot of different type of things to relax. I listen to on YouTube Reverend Ike. There's other motivational speakers on there, some old Les Brown, some Tony Robbins. Whatever gets your mind into a better place, those are the things that I suggest that you do to take care of yourself. So again, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.